Hello everyone, welcome to Topper IS. So as a part of our daily series, today also we will be seeing the particular topic, so keeping in mind mains in point. Okay, so actually this is a continuation of the series that we have been doing, like sustainable development goals. As I already told, we have chosen this because Lakshadweep is in news. Okay, so Lakshadweep, there is a issue, so that fits our concept of sustainable development goals and aspect of SDGs. Okay, that's why we have started with SDGs, and after the once we end with the SDGs, we will also discuss Lakshadweep issue in detail. Okay, so let's get started. So we have seen sustainable development goals, 17 goals to transform our world. Okay, and these goals, as you already know, uh, sustainable development goals, there are 17 goals, 169 targets. Okay, why? These are goals and targets aim to resolve the social, economic and environment problems that trouble the world. Because we already seen in social sphere, poverty is an issue. Education, lack of educational opportunity is also issue. Lack of health facilities is an issue. And even in economic sphere, it is essential that people get the job and economic growth takes place to meet the material needs of the people. And as well as while taking care of all these social and economic needs, we see that environment doesn't get affected negatively. So environmental issues has also need to be the focus. So all these three spheres, sustainable development goals work at. Okay, and they are part of 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development adopted at the UN Sustainable Development Summit 2015. Okay, we already seen yesterday, various background, how did it began, as we seen, initially with the Brundtland report. Okay, from Brundtland report, which defines sustainable development, meeting the needs of the today without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. Okay, that was how it was defined and started from there, and ultimately it culminated in the adoption in 2015. Okay, as it is given here. Okay, and we also know that SDGs replaced Millennium Development Goals. You know that in 2000, Millennium Development Goals were adopted to end poverty and all. So they were present for 15 years from 2000 to 2015. So what there was a need for to have a post 2015 agenda. So that's why that resulted in the adoption of sustainable development goals as a post 2015 development agenda. Okay, so thing comes Millennium Development Goals. Why did we move from Millennium Development Goals to Sustainable Development Goals, and what is the difference between Millennium Development Goals and Sustainable Development Goals? Okay, we will see that. So Millennium Development Goals, some of the achievements they were able to do. What the things, what it exactly they achieve. These figures have been given by United Nations itself. The success of MDGs lies in the facts that there is a drop in the number of people living in extreme poverty by more than half. Okay, to 836 million people in 2015. Okay, so this was a reduction in extreme poverty and gender parity in primary schools in the majority of the countries. So gender inequality, you see that increasing. Females, a girl child is able to go to schools. Okay, that was one more success. And reduction in the rate of children dying before the fifth birthday by more than half by since 1990. So this is nothing but under 5 mortality. Okay, so there was also reduction in this number by half. Okay, and a fall of 45% worldwide in maternal mortality. So maternal mortality, number of female dying while giving births. So it was also, it saw a decline of 45%, and over 6.2 million malaria deaths were averted, and 37 million lives were saved by tuberculosis prevention and treatment. And one more positive was access to improved drinking water sources for 2.6 billion people between 1990 to 2015. So these were all the successes. You can see majorly they are in the sphere of health, okay, health and poverty, okay. So there was a success of Millennium Development Goals, because these numbers are indicators of they were able to achieve the intended goals, okay. And so the question comes, yes, Millennium Development Goals were there, so we should have continued with the same goals, right? But why do we needed Sustainable Development Goals? Like, is there any difference between Millennium Development Goals and Sustainable Development Goals? Yes, there is a difference, and there is also needed, we saw that there were some successes with respect to Millennium Development Goals, but the issues still remained, okay. What kind of issues? Because around 800 million people were still living in extreme poverty, were suffering from hunger, with a fragile conflict torn states experiencing higher poverty rates. So despite the reduction in number, there were still 800 million people were living in extreme poverty. They did not had food to eat, and this condition was particularly worst in where there was conflict torn states, like for example Syria and all these conditions, okay, where there is a conflict, a military conflict, and all these areas, Middle East countries. So this situation was further highlighted, like Afghanistan and all, okay. And between 2008 to 2012, 144 million people were displaced from their homes by natural disasters, and number was predicted to rise as the planet warms, bringing more extreme weather and rising seas. So what was the issue, thing was happening was, in between 2008 to 12, around 144 million people were displaced because of natural disasters. So natural disasters, nothing but examples are cyclones, floods, okay, droughts. We also have earthquakes, volcanoes. So these are all natural disasters. So people were getting displaced, and what was seen that a global warming was becoming a reality, and because of global warming, more extreme weather events. So these were already there, natural events. These will be more extreme because of global warming. Okay. So what was felt was, it is necessity to take care of people who are also who are getting affected by natural disasters. And not only that, it was also felt necessary to contain the rise in temperature of the planet, okay. So that's why Sustainable Development Goal also incorporated climate related actions, SDG 13, okay. And one more thing, water scarcity affects 40% of the global population and is projected to increase, okay. So though the people were getting water, still water scarcity was still an issue. Not everywhere water is available, so it was affecting around 40% of the global population, and only it is going to be increasing, okay. So that's why that water, sanitation, these all things were also included, SDG 6. And some 946 million people still practice open defecation. So the issue of open defecation even in India. So n number of health negative effects associated with it as a consequence of open defecation. So that was also an issue globally. And gender inequality persists in spite of more representation for women in parliament and more girls going to school. So you can draw equally parallels with the Indian context. So still 12 to approximately 12% of women are represented in parliament. Even in Supreme Court, you see just one woman judge, okay. So these are all the examples of gender inequality despite increasing number of girls going to school. So these are all the reasons which made uh, there were different reasons which need to be accommodated to. So natural disasters, global warming, so and prevalence of gender inequality persisting, and these all things made millennium development goals relatively on reducing poverty alone, but SDG were able to accommodate different aspects as well, not just poverty alone, okay. So these factors necessitate to come with SDGs. And one more thing you remember is, so this is given with respect to world scenario. What you can do is, with all these figures, number of people living in poverty, okay, natural disasters, a particular location within India, and impacted numbers, you can make a data. You can collect data of these all things with respect to poverty and all. See, what happens is, once you have these figures, it will help you to substantiate your answers in GS as well as in your essay. Okay, you just saying, making the statements is not enough. When you substantiate with the facts, that makes a difference. Okay, so this was with respect to word. You can collect the data with respect to India as well. And if you meet the SDGs, how will the world improve? Obviously, end poverty and hunger everywhere, combat inequalities. Within a country there is inequality, and between countries also the inequality. So we will be combating such inequalities, and we will build peaceful, just and inclusive society. Okay, so that will be possible. Protect human rights and protect gender equality and empowerment of women and girls. Okay, and ensure lasting protection of the planet and its natural resources, because we will be consuming resources sustainable way. Okay, and we will be taking measures to control, conserve the natural resources and create conditions for sustainable, inclusive, sustained economic growth, shared prosperity, and work for all. So this is also a part of it. So these are nothing but a sum up of the 17 SDGs that we saw. So once we implement, obviously poverty will be reduced, hunger will also be reducing, and inequalities, be it in terms of facilities, opportunities between genders. So these all inequalities are reduced, movement inequalities are reduced, better protection of human rights, gender equality, empowerment of women, and we will be having just and inclusive societies, peaceful society. These are all the so 17 goals are there. So once we achieve those, these are the few sum up points. Okay, so same things are given again. Okay, so these will be possible if we implement SDGs. And what's new and different about SDGs? So how SDGs are different from Millennium Development Goals? So United Nations said that SDGs go much further than previous goals, that is Millennium Development Goals, because they address the root causes of poverty and pledge to leave no one behind, including vulnerable groups. So Millennium Development Goals were more focused on just reducing the number of poor people, whereas SDG is also focused on those causes which are the cause for poverty, the root causes of poverty as well. So there was a stress on those things in SDGs. For example, poverty is a result of n number of reasons, right? Historical reasons, for example, and economic reasons, geographical reasons. So for example, geographical reasons, for already we discussed natural disasters. So frequent natural disasters in a particular locations, so loss of lives, loss of property, livelihood, that will also lead to poverty, right? So by taking into account addressing natural disasters, you are also eliminating those causes which cause poverty. So in that case, SDGs differed. And also they also emphasize the need to tackle climate change urgently and protect the environment through shift to sustainable consumption and production. So same thing, so because climate change was becoming a reality and more number of people being displaced and extreme weather events, so SDGs also call for taking climate actions to address climate change and protect the environment. And after that also, and another thing is, SDGs are universal, applying to all countries rather than just the developing world. So Millennium Development Goals were prescribed for low-income countries and developing countries, whereas SDGs are applicable to all the nations. That is, it also includes developed world, because gender inequality is still a cause of issue even in concern even in developed countries also. And they recognize the key role of private sector in pursuing financing sustainable development in partnership with governments and civil society. So again, the same as we already said, it is very difficult to go alone. So such a high number of it requires a lot of collaboration, financing mechanisms and all. So what is recognized in SDG is key role of private sector in achieving sustainable development goals has been recognized equally. Okay, so that's it for today. As I told, we started with the Sustainable Development Goal series. Okay, Sustainable Development Goal series 1. So today we saw differences between SDG and Millennium Development Goals. What are the things that have been achieved with respect to MDG, and what all still need to be achieved. Okay, also we saw that's why we came out with SDGs. So these are the few things, and so some other concepts are there with respect to SDG. We will cover it again also, and then we will go to Lakshadweep issue, which is an example where we also need to be careful of what is necessity is sustainable development. Okay, so thanks for listening. Again, you can download the PDF of this document in the link that is given below. Also, you can download it from the Topper IAS app. Okay, thank you.